Hello everyone and welcome so much to my channel and thank you for clicking on this video. Today I wanted to talk about conscious parenting with astrology and the value of knowing your child's energy and needs through their birth chart. So your child's birth chart is really mind-blowingly valuable in understanding who they are, understanding their energy, their needs, their emotional world, how they think, how they are showing up and being themselves in this world, how they express themselves, as well as their innate or inborn strengths and weaknesses. Your child's astrology chart will show you so many important insights about your child's energetic soul makeup, especially when your child is moving through difficult times in their lives. When we are young children, we are really at a very different level of understanding than those of adults. We don't have choices as children. We don't really have tools or an advanced level of consciousness that can help us deal with things or even explain what we are going through or feeling. There's a lot of times where people say children are resilient, children are strong, children will figure it out. But it's important for us as parents to understand that children have limited tools and choices, and they often do not have control over their environment. They are basically always in survival mode, depending on their parents or their caregivers to provide for their needs. So, what often happens is that when this child is moving through something that is potentially challenging, hard, or traumatic, then 20 or 30 years later, they find themselves in therapy, realizing that they did not figure it out and that they sustained a trauma which now has to be healed. Yet, on the other hand, if that child was moving through something that was potentially challenging, hard, or traumatic, and they had a conscious parent who knew and understood their birth chart, they would have had the proper support and guidance from the parent not to have sustained a trauma that had to be fixed or healed 20, 30 years later. So you see how important it is really to get your child's birth chart. When we know our child's energy through their birth charts, we know how to address these things within them that they don't know how to express yet, that they don't even understand within themselves. So your child's birth chart will show you, for instance, their moon sign. And the moon sign tells us what they are receiving, how they are feeling inside, what they need in order to feel emotionally safe and secure, what they need to feel connected to others, and how they express themselves emotionally. And that is just a few of the things that your child's moon sign will tell you about. Then there is the Mercury, and the Mercury is all about how your child is thinking, taking in information, how they learn, how they process, how they approach school, how they think about things in the world at large. And so, understanding your child's Mercury will help you to talk to them in a way that they will immediately listen to and understand. You can always also get information on their Venus sign. Their Venus sign is going to tell you what they need to feel confident, what they need to feel loved. It will give you insight into their love language, what they need to make them feel happy and good about themselves, as well as more information on what hobbies and passions will interest them. Your child's Mars will tell you how they will assert themselves, their energy levels, how they express anger, the parts of them that shows you how they go after the things they want. For instance, a child with a strong Mars is going to have a lot of energy and might explain a lot of things about them, like why they cannot sit still in class, etc. So you can see how important it is to see your child's birth chart to understand things like their Mars, because now, instead of shouting at your child or punishing them because they can't sit still in school, you now understand, wow, my child just has an overload of energy naturally, and sitting still in class is really difficult for them. They're not just being naughty. So, can you see how important these things are, you guys, for conscious parenting? We also look at their sun sign in their birth chart, which shows you more about their sense of self, what they are learning about themselves in this lifetime, how they are growing, how they develop, how they learn to be confident, and how they are here to shine their unique and individual light. So, knowing all of these things and much more can support you in consciously parenting your child and getting to the heart of their needs, what they are experiencing and what they are feeling. And this is important for any parent, because the child cannot yet explain or express what they are going through and what they are feeling. So when you, as their parent, can see who they are in their astrology chart, there will be more that you can tap into and get to the core of right away and be able to address their needs almost instantly. Think about what this could mean over time. When children are raised in an environment that knows their energy and their needs, one in which they feel safe and seen and heard, because they have a conscious parent who is aware of their energy and their inner needs. Understanding your child's chart is really important, not only for how you parent, but for being able to raise a beautiful, energetic being who is going to be more confident in the world, who is going to understand that they are really seen and that there is someone that understands them in a way that fully supports them. Just think about all the things that these understandings can change at a generational level, you guys. Just imagine how things would have been different in your life if your parents had understood and supported you from this base core level. By ordering a birth chart for your child, you can do this for them and start bringing conscious change and transformation to your future generations. So, with that all said, should you wish to order a fully detailed birth chart for your child, please email me at the email address in the description box below requesting more information. Thank you guys for spending this time for me, with me. Thank you for your attention, and I really do hope that you will understand and agree with me on the importance of knowing your child's chart. May we all be beautiful, conscious parents raising beautiful, energetic beings.